2003, on this day, which is 20th April, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted yet another weekend meeting, offering the Ananda Spurna Convention attended by a large group of delegates, this time in a year called Salem, South India. The convention happened at the Glass House. In this, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expounded on the science of 7 chakras, the 7 energy centers in our body, which are responsible for our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Through all the instances of the flagship conventions in the early years, millions have participated worldwide through the SPH World Tour and tours within the India. And this time too, the delegates had profound experiences and breakthrough in their fundamental cognitions toward the life, moving to a conflict-free, peaceful, harmonious, energetic, and blissful life. These photographs are from the 20th of April, this day, but the year 2003, taken during the energy darshan session where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, at the rare living incarnation of Paramashivoham and the pure channel of the cosmic energy, listens to each participant's grievances and prayers, gives them spiritual guidance for the same, instills the cosmic energy in each being individually, and awakens their consciousness. So let us watch a glimpse of this Ananda Spurna program that was conducted by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So you'll also get a glimpse of it by watching through this video.
பிசினஸ் பண்ணும்போது முடிவு பண்ணாங்க, பிசினஸ்ல வர லாபத்தை 4 வச்சு கடவுளுக்கு கொடுத்துடலாம். முடிவு எடுத்தாங்க, பிசினஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. ஒரு வருஷம் பிசினஸ் செஞ்சு கணக்கு பார்த்தா அளவுக்கு மீறின லாபம். லாபம் கம்மியா வருதுதான் உடனே கரெக்டா கடவுளுக்கு கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க, பிரச்சனை இல்லை. அது நஷ்டத்தில் போயிருந்தா கொஞ்சம் வரைக்கும் கடவுளை திட்டிட்டு இருப்பாங்க, அதுவும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. ஆனால் லாபம் அளவுக்குமே இருந்துச்சு. ஒரு 5000 10,000 முடியாது போகிறது கஷ்டம் இல்லை. நமக்கு ஒரு கோடி ரூபா அளவு வந்துச்சுன்னா கடவுளுக்கு இதுக்கு 1 கோடி ரூபா என்ன பண்ண போறாருன்னா பிள்ளையா குட்டியா இந்த திங்கிங் எல்லாம் வர ஆரம்பிச்சு. இந்த மாதிரி வந்துச்சு. வந்த உடனே 3 பேர் சேர்ந்து முடிவு பண்றாங்க, எதுக்காக இவ்வளவு கடவுள் இருக்கணும், ஏதாவது ஒரு ஐடியா பண்ணலாமே. ஒருத்தர் சொன்னார், இன்ஜினியர் சொன்னார், வந்த லாபம்னா தங்கமா மாற்றி ஒரு வட்டம் போட்டு மேலே போடலாம். வட்டத்துக்கு உள்ள விளக்கெல்லாம் கடவுள், வெளியில விளக்கெல்லாம் நமக்கு. அடுத்து டாக்டர் சொன்னார், வட்டத்தை பெருசா போடலாம், வட்டத்துக்கு உள்ள விளக்கெல்லாம் நாம எடுக்கலாம், வெளியில விளக்கெல்லாம் கடவுளுக்கு கொடுத்துடலாம். அவர் ப்ரொபோசல் மாத்தினார். லாயர் ரொம்ப புத்திசாலி, அப்பா கீழே விளக்க போய் கடவுளுக்கு கொடுக்கலாமா, தூக்கி போடலாம், கடவுள் மேல அவரே எடுத்துக்கலாம், கீழே விளக்கலாம் நாம எடுத்துக்கலாம். தூக்கி போட்டா கடவுள் மேலதான் இருக்காரு, மேல இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் கடவுள் எடுத்துருக்கோம், அவர் வேண்டதெல்லாம் அவர் எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம், கீழே விளக்கலாம் நாம எடுத்துக்கலாம். வாழ்க்கையிலும் நாம் பேசுற பேரம்லாம் இதான். சொல்லி பிரார்த்தனை கடவுளே 1 கோடி ரூபாய் நாட்டுக்கு இருந்தா 20 லட்சம் ரூபாய் உங்க வீடியோ கொடுக்குறேன், நம்முடைய ரிலீஜியன் தான் இதான். இதோட வேற இருக்கா?
அதுக்கு இங்க
நம்முடைய ஆன்மீகம், நம்முடைய மதம், நம்முடைய வாழ்க்கை முழுக்க முழுக்க ஒரு பிச்சைக்கார ரிலீஜனா தான் போச்சு. நன்றி சொல்லுதல் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயமே நம்முடைய வாழ்க்கையில இல்லாம போயிடுச்சு. நன்றி சொல்றது இல்லாம போனதுனாலதான் சகஸ்ரார சக்கரம் முழுமையாக இயங்க மறுக்கிறது. நன்றி சொல்வது சகஸ்ரார சக்கரத்தை இயக்கும் திறக்கும் ஒரு அற்புதமான தியானம். இறைவனோடு கடவுள் உணர்வோடு நம்மை உணர்வுபூர்வமாக தொடர்புபடுத்தும் ஒரு அற்புதமான தியானம் நன்றி சொல்றது. அது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய வாழ்க்கை முறை. தியானம் மட்டும் இல்லை, வாழ்க்கை முறை. நன்றி சொல்ல மட்டும் நம்ம முழுசா கற்றுக்கிட்டோம்னா இந்த ஒரே ஒரு கருத்து கொடுக்கிறதற்கெல்லாம் நம்முடைய மனம் பாருங்க, சிவபெருமான் கையில் இருக்க மண்டை போடு மாதிரி என்ன உள்ள போட்டாலும் சாப்பிடும். அது வர வரைக்கும் தான் அது பெரிய பொருளாக காமிக்கும். வந்த அப்புறம் ஒண்ணும் இல்லாத மாதிரி காமிக்கும். ரமண மகர்ஷி அழகா சொல்வார், அடையும் முன் மலையே ஆனாலும் கடுகாய் காட்டி அடைந்த அதாவது நமக்கு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு கடுகா இருந்தாலும் மலையா கட்டணும் மனசு. அடையும் முன் கடுகே ஆனாலும் மலையாய் காட்டி அடைந்த மலையே ஆனாலும் கடுகாய் காட்டு மடம். அந்த பொருள் நமக்கு கிடைக்கிறது முன்னாடி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதுதான் நம்முடைய வாழ்க்கையோட அச்சாணி மாதிரி காமிக்கும் மனசு. அதை வாங்குறீங்கன்னா வாழ்க்கையை ஓடாத மாதிரி காமிக்கும். கடைக்கு ஷாப்பிங் போகும்போது கடையில பார்க்குற அலாரம் பீஸ் அழகாம இருந்ததுன்னா நான் வாங்காம இருக்கோம்னா 2 நாள் 3 நாள் அதுவே வரும். அது அதில் அலாரம் வச்சு நாம எந்திரிச்சு காலையில் தியானம் பண்ற மாதிரி மனசு காமிக்கும். ஏன் தியானம் பண்றேன்னு சொன்னா மனசு உடனே பாருங்க ஏன் அலாரம் வாங்கி பாருங்க, அதை வாங்கிட்டு தான் தியானம் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. தியானம் வச்சு எதிர்த்து காரணம் சொல்ற மனசு பாருங்க. அடையிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு சின்ன விஷயத்தை கூட நம்ம வாழ்க்கையோட அச்சாணி மாதிரி காமிக்கும். ஒரு கடித கூட மலை மாதிரி காமிக்கும். அடைந்த பிறகு வந்த பிறகு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மலையே கிடைச்சிருந்தா கூட கழுது மாதிரி அந்த கிளாஸ் கலர் வாங்கின அப்புறம் ஒரு மாதத்துக்கு புதுசாக இருக்கிற காலம் தான் முதலில் இருக்கிறாங்க. நம்ம வெளியிலேயே பாருங்க, நம்ம உபயோகம் பண்ணாம மூட்டை போட்டு வச்சு மூட்டை கட்டி போட்டுக்கிற சாமான்களை வெளியெடுத்து வச்சோம்னா 4 பக்கம் நடக்கும். ஒவ்வொரு வீட்லையும் 6 மாசம் நீங்க உபயோகம் பண்ணீங்கன்னா அந்த உள்ள வச்சிருக்க கூடாது. அதுதான் உண்மையான நீர். அதை டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஏதோ ஒரு அனாதை இல்லங்களுக்கோ ஒரு ஆசிரமத்துக்கோ கோவிலுக்கோ பொது ஸ்தாபனங்களுக்கு டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணிக்கணும். 6 மாதம் நீங்க உபயோகம் பண்ணாம இருக்கீங்கன்னா அதுதான் உண்மையான ஒரு வாழ்க்கை நீர். ஆனா நம்ம குடோன்ல குடிச்சிருக்க சாமான்கள் வெளியிட்ட மட்டும் 4 பக்கம் நடத்துறோம். ஒவ்வொரு வீட்டுக்கும் உண்மையா வாங்கி கொடுக்குற சாமான்ங்க அம்மாங்களாம் கல்யாணம்
ஆசிரமத்துக்கு கொடுத்தா வாங்க வேண்டாம்.
ஒரு கோவிலுக்கு கொடுக்கலாம், ஒரு பொது ஸ்தாபனத்துக்கு கொடுக்கலாம், ஒரு அனாதைகளுக்கு கொடுக்கலாம். 6 மாதத்துக்கு மேல உபயோகப்படுத்தாம ஒரு சமான் என்ன உபயோகப்படுத்தணும் சொல்ல பார்க்கணும். ஆனா என்ன பண்றது, உங்க நாட்டில் செருப்பே 4000, தினம் ஒரு செருப்பு போட்டாலும் தின்ன முடியாது. வாழ்க்கை போயிட்டு மனம் தான், வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. சிவபெருமான் கையில் இருக்க கபாலம் என்ன உள்ள போட்டாலும் சாப்பிடும். சிவன் கையில் கபாலம் வச்சிருக்கீங்களா, அந்த கபாலத்தை கேள்விப்பட்டீங்களா? என்ன போட்டாலும் சாப்பிடணும். சிவன் ஒண்ணுமே தான். அதான் நம்ம மனசு என்ன போட்டாலும் அதை விட என்னன்னா கொடுங்க திருப்தி வராது. உங்க வாழ்க்கை நல்லா யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. அடையிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு பொருள் மேல இருக்கிற வேட்டை, ஆழ்ந்த வேட்டை, அது நம்ம கை காண்ற உடனே கிடைத்திருக்கிற பொருட்களை மட்டும் பார்க்க கற்றுக்கொண்டால் நம்முடைய வாழ்க்கை ஆனந்தம் பொங்கும் அற்புதமான வாழ்க்கையாக மாறும். வாழ்க்கை ஆனந்தமை மாத்திரதா ஒரே ஒரு சாமி தான், வேற ஒண்ணே இல்லை. அதுக்கு ஒரு சின்ன தியானம். நீங்க எல்லாம் வீட்டுல இதெல்லாம் பிராக்டிஸ் பண்றது தான் தியானம். முகத்துல கவலைகளே கிடையாது. என்ன நடந்தாலும் ஆனந்தமா இருக்காது. ஆனந்தத்துக்கு தான் அவருடைய வாழ்க்கை. சூஃபிசத்துல அற்புதமான இந்த நாட்டியம் சுத்துறாங்கல்ல, குழந்தைங்க சுத்துவேன், அது பேர் ரிலீங், ஸ்பின்னிங். ஸ்பின்னிங் வந்து ஒரு பெரிய தியானம் சூஃபிசத்துல. சூஃபி விரலிங்கே பேரு. அந்த ஞானி எப்பவும் ஆனந்தமா கூத்தரிச்சுட்டு ஆனந்தமா இருந்துட்டு அவருடைய வாழ்க்கையே ஒரு ஆனந்த கச்சேரி. அவருடைய சிஷ்யர்கள்லாம் கேட்கிறாங்க, சாமி எப்பவும் ஆனந்தமா இருக்கே எப்படி, கவலையே இல்லாம இருக்கே எப்படி? அவர் சொல்றாரு, காலையில் எந்திரிச்ச உடனே என்னையே நான் கூப்பிடுவேன். இன்னைக்கு உனக்கு ஆனந்தமா இருக்கணுமா துக்கமா இருக்கணுமா, என்ன வேணும்? மனசு என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? இயற்கையா ஆனந்தமா இருக்கணும்னா சொல்லுவோம். உடனே என்ன சொல்றேன்? ஆனந்தமா இருக்கணும், அவ்வளவுதானே. ஆனந்தமா இருக்க அவ்வளவுதான், முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. வேற பத்தி ஏன் கவலைப்படுற? ஆனா மனசு சும்மா விடாது. இவ்வளவு கவலை இருக்கு, நான் என்ன பண்றது? சரி, கவலைப்படுறதால கவலையெல்லாம் தீர்ந்து போகுமா? அடுத்து கேளுங்க, கவலைப்படுறதால கவலையெல்லாம் தீர்க்க யாராவது ஒருத்தர் சொன்னீங்கன்னா, யாராவது ஒருத்தர் ஒரே ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுங்க. கவலைப்படுறதால இன்னொரு கவலையை சேர்த்து வரும். ஐயோ இவ்வளவு கவலை இருக்கேன்னு. அது மட்டும் இல்லாம டிப்ரெஷன் இன்னொரு வியாதி சேர்ந்து வரும். அவ்வளவுதான், வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. தீர்க்க முடியாது. தீர்க்க முடியுமா? கவலையால் கவலை தீர்க்கிறது அப்படின்னு சொல்ற ஒரு கருத்தை கிடையாது. அதனால ரொம்ப அழகா சொல்றாரு, மனசு கேட்கும், கவலை இருக்கு, கவலைப்படாத கவலை தீர்க்க முடியாது. அட்லீஸ்ட் ஆனந்தமா இருந்தாலாவது அந்த கவலை வரும்போது எதிர்கொள்ளும் ஒரு ஸ்பான்டேனிட்டி, கெப்பாசிட்டி, சக்தி நமக்கு இருக்கும். சக்தி இருந்தா கவலை வரும்போது எதிர்கொள்ளவாக முடியும். அதனால ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் காலையில எழுந்திரிச்ச உடனே முடிவெடுப்பேன். அதே மாதிரி சொல்றாரு, 2 நாளைக்கு சேர்க்காம முடிவெடுக்க கூடாது, மறந்து விடுவோம். மொத்தமா முடிவு சொன்னா எங்கே ஏதாவது முடிவெடுத்துருக்கீங்க. வாழ்க்கை புதுசா ஆனந்தமா இருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சாமி முன்னாடி ரொம்ப ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்காது. இங்க பிரச்சனை இல்லை, இது ஆசிரமம், வீட்டுக்கு போனாலும் தெரியும். அதனால ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் முடிவெடுக்கணும். ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் காலையில இருந்துச்சுமே உங்க பேர் நீங்களே சொல்லி கூப்பிடுங்க, ராமசாமி.
So we'll move to the next year, the year of 2006. On this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam laid the foundation stone and performed the Bhumi Puja for the temple of Sri Anandeshwara at Adi Kailasa in Bangalore, and began the ceremony that would be making the start of construction work. When we perform the Bhumi Puja, we offer our oblations to Bhuma Devi before starting construction activities. During the Bhumi Puja, the foundation stone is also laid. Thus, the approval of Bhuma Devi and the gods are sought before digging the land. And with the symbolic placement of the foundation stone, the project begins. Running parallel on the side of the world, in the Vancouver, Canada, an initiated Mahacharya of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, under his direct guidance and instruction, delivered the Shiva Sutra for delegates that came to receive the teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So in the pictures below, you can see one from the Adi Kailasa, where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is laying the foundation stone for the beginning of construction for the world's largest golden temple of Paramashivoham. And on the right side, you can see the Mahacharya of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting a session on the Shiva Sutras. The next is from the year of 2011, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, guides the delegates of inner awakening through a process to identify how they can become leaders. By aligning themselves with the Swamiji's teaching, they can begin to understand the 8 siddhis, or extraordinary powers, of which leadership is the 8th and final power. Running parallel on that day, free Annadan the distribution of organic food and medical services were being conducted under the direct guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by the Kailasa in Madurai, Adinam. So in the pictures, you can see the free Annadana, the distribution of organic food and of the free medical services. So moving to the next slide, and sorry for the mistakes in the year. This is from the year of 2008. On this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam inaugurated the Nithyananda Sangeet Academy on the April 20th, 2008, Liberty, and the time was 3 p.m. Through this initiative, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave the opportunity to his devotees to learn the music of living enlightenment and to delve into the ultimate unison of meditation and music. For this, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had compiled initiations and a specialized process that, as per the Agama, in order to elevate the delegates to the space and state of Paramashivoham. Let us have the glimpse of Nithyananda Sangeet Academy.
Nithyananda was born as Rajashekharan in the temple town of Tiruvannamalai on 1st January 1978. Right from the young age, he had a deep inclination towards realizing the ultimate truth and practiced vigorous meditation techniques, traveling all over India, and finally realized the ultimate consciousness in a very young age. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham is his worldwide movement for meditation and healing through meditation, which aims at healing a person in physical level by Nitya spiritual healing and in mental level by various meditation programs. In just a span of 5 years, Nithyananda Dhyanapitham flowered all over the world with more than 100 ashrams in 33 countries and more than 1,000 centers teaching meditation and healing people. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is on a mission to re-establish the signs of inner bliss across the globe through various methods such as meditation, updated understanding of rituals and worship, scriptures, so that one can understand what they actually convey and how they all lead to the one ultimate signs of enlightenment. In short, a complete Vedic renaissance with different types of paths for people with different types of mental setup. With this intention, Nithyananda Dhyanapitham launches Nithyananda Sangeet Academy, thus uniting meditation and music. In his own words, Nithyananda says, the spirit of Nithyananda Sangeet Academy is, internal music is meditation and external meditation is music. An academy that is committed to communicate the real purpose for which the great masters have rendered the songs, the space from which it came out, the original intention and relevancy of it in contemporary times. Inauguration of Nithyananda Sangeet Academy is on the 20th April 2008 by Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda. Salient features of this program includes courses are designed by Paramahamsa Nithyananda personally and certifications by International Vedic Hindu University, Florida, USA. Courses of Nithyananda Sangeet Academy will be conducted by eminent artists. The technical team will be headed by Neyveli Sri Santana Gopalan, supported by Dr. Sundar, Dr. R. Ganesh, Sri R. Surya Prakash, Mannar Koil Sri J. Balaji. Music, an avenue to awareness. How? Paramahamsa says, remember any moment of extreme beauty, the golden sun rising from behind the majestic mountain, or the first time you hear a fantastic piece of music, or a beautiful scenery which you saw for first time. Suddenly, you become still, wordless, totally aware. That moment is meditation. Thus, meditation is nothing but recapturing and remaining in the tranquil and blissful state.
How does it work?
Music is nothing but the expression of meditation. The expression and experience. You should understand these two things. When it is in your deep being level, it is an experience. When it comes out into the level of senses, it is expression. Not only music, anything which makes you deeply silent or comfortable, the beautiful scenes, beautiful scenery, even all those things are equivalent to music. It can reduce the stress. When a great enlightened beings, when they sing Tyagaraja, the great masters, Annamacharya, Manikyavasaga, all those great masters, when they sing, they express their experience. When you are receptive, when you go to the core, just relax with that music and try to feel the thread, the backbone, the composite central sound. Suddenly you will see you are experiencing the same thing from where the expression came out. If it comes out of the heart, you will reach the same space. If it comes out of the root chakra, Muladhara, you will experience same. That is why the musician, what state of mind he lives, the same impact he will create on you. He will create on you. If you are sitting and listening to those music, understand, if it comes from enlightenment, it will lead to enlightenment. All Indian music is designed for meditation, is designed for enlightenment. Indian dance, designed for enlightenment. That is why the person who performs and person who sits and experiences, both experience the meditative state. Indian music is designed for enlightenment. Same way, when you are sitting and listening to some music, inside your mind you will be thinking about the incidents happened in your own life. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you listen to the music, go to the core, central composite sound of the music. You can do that only if you stop thinking about some other incidents connected. Usually when you see a rose, you will remember all the roses which you presented or which was presented to you. And then memory about the people to whom you presented, whether he refused or accepted, those memories. And you will slip. The music will be going on, but you are lost. Don't do that. Catch the center composite sound. That can happen if you are not thinking about anything else. If you are authentic with this music. If you do that, you will relax, merge in Nada Brahma. You will experience the same space from where the expression comes out. You will experience the same space from where the expression comes out. There are 3 levels of birth, 3 kinds of garbhas explained in the scriptures. First is Bhugarbha. Bhugarbha means a normal birth. Women carries the garbha. Women carries a child in her womb and gives birth. This is called Bhugarbha. It happens in Muladhara chakra, in the lower level. Next, Hridgarbha. It happens only with artists, a real singer. He conceives the concept in the heart and delivers the music. He delivers a beautiful sculpture. He delivers a beautiful painting. Please understand, that is why musicians and painters artists, they feel so satisfied. Their life is so fulfilling because continuously they are giving birth. When they really deliver something out of their heart, they feel so satisfied, overflowing, fulfilled. When a woman gives birth to a child, when she becomes mother, she is feeling a fulfillment. She achieves a fulfillment. She is overflowing. Same way, when an artist gives birth to a painting or a poem or a music, something or a sculpture, he just feels overflowing. He feels fulfilled because the Hrit Garbha, it happens in his art. He conceives the concept in his art and works on it. Suddenly, one day he is delivering baby, delivering a child, his art, his music, his painting. It happens in the higher level, Anahata Chakra, Hrit Garbha, the ultimate Jnana Garbha, which happens in the Sahasrara Chakra, higher level. In Jnana Garbha, you conceive all these spiritual ideas into your head and you work with them. Suddenly you wake up and give birth to yourself as an enlightened being. That is Jnana Garbha. 3 levels of Garbha. Bhugarbha is ordinary level. Very few people reach the level of Hrit Garbha, giving birth to a poetry or giving birth to a beautiful structure, giving birth to a painting, giving birth to a art. The level of Anahata, ultimately the Jnana Garbha, conceiving the Master's teachings and his presence into your Sahasrara Chakra, working with yourself and suddenly giving birth to yourself as an enlightened being.
Traditionally, music was used as a technique to open one's heart to aesthetic appreciations. This paves an easy way to the higher self or the divine. Thus, music serves as an easy way for one to get in tune with Bhakti Yoga, which means to unite with divine through love. In his own words,
in this book, Shiva speaks about 112 techniques in this book. If I have to say, if I have to pick up a single technique which liberated more number of people, more number of beings have become enlightened through single technique, means I have to pick up this technique only. The technique of devotion. The technique is very simple, just two words. The technique itself, let me enter into the sutra. Mahadeva, Shiva says, devotion frees, that's all. Bhakti gives you mukti, that's all. This is a technique. Each aphorism, each sutra is one meditation technique to liberate people. This is a strange technique, just two words. Devotion frees.
Neyveli Sri Santana Gopalan, a distinctive musicologist with a track record of time-tested teaching skills that reaped recognition. Multifaceted and versatile, proficient at playing the veena and percussion instruments with strengths in Laya exposition. Let us listen to a sample of Sri Santana Gopalan's expertise, his passion for Vedic tradition, sincere intention to propagate music.
The easiest way to understand this Harigambudi Raga is to lend your ears to the traditional Vodvas who have been singing before Lord Shiva. In fact, the Tevaram by Tirunavakarasar has to be sung in this raga, Harigambudi originally, except for a few compositions of his which can be tuned according to one's own manodharma. Like that, when the Vodvas sing before Lord Parameshwara, this arrangement of singing Tevarams in the Raja Harikambodi in the temples by Vodvas was created by the king, the great king Raja Raja Chola. We have to remember him with gratitude, or else these Rajas and the original forms would not have reached us.
Dr. S. Sundar has done pioneering work in the propagation of classical music, convener of the Music Forum Chennai chapter since June 1999, music resource person for Ambalam, an organization to promote musical awareness, given over 50 lecture demonstrations in schools and colleges on appreciation of Carnatic music, and to the employees of the Sriram Group Ashok Leyland Finance Program. Dr. R. Ganesh belongs to the lineage of great composers Sri Kavikunjara Bharati and Sri Koteeswara Iyer, the only composer to have composed kritis in all the 72 Melakarta ragas. He has made a thorough study of the Navavarna kritis of Sri Uttukadu Venkata Subbayar, composed on goddess Kamakshi, and has given concerts exclusively on this subject. It is worth mentioning here that Dr. Ganesh was a Gurukulam disciple of Sangeeta Kalanidhi Maharajpuram Sri Santanam. Sri R. Surya Prakash, endowed with a vibrant and felicitous voice, he has acquired a scintillating manodharma through relentless sadhana. Also a teacher greatly sought after, he has conducted workshops and lecture concerts in India and abroad. Mannarkoil Sri J. Balaji, his style is a happy blend of Sunadam, that is beautiful vibrant sound with aesthetically carved technical brilliance. Deeply interested in the development of youth music, he, along with few other artists, started an association called Youth Association for Classical Music in August 1985. They were instrumental in creating an awareness about classical Carnatic music amongst the youth through various lecture demonstrations and competitions. The YACM, as it is being called, also provided platform for young and aspiring musicians, for many of them for the first time. Paramahamsa Nithyananda inaugurates Nithyananda Sangeet Academy at 4 p.m. on 20th April 2008. The day is filled with various music-related programs beginning with Bhakti Rasa, Nama Sankirtan at 3 p.m. followed by Music Forum, live music program along with a grand interactive session by eminent artists. Experience the journey into the realms of Carnatic music. Best question awaits prizes. Rasiga Award for the institution that sends maximum number of participants. Nitya Dhyan, free meditation program for all participants. For more information, don't miss 20th April 2008. Entry free. Registration on or before 15th April 2008. Venue Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyanandapuri, Kallugopahalli, Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore. Phone 08027202084. Mobile 09902445447. Email nithyananda.kirtana@yahoo.com. We blissfully welcome you all.
So now we'll move to the next year, and before the 2008, we saw the 2011 also. Now we'll move to the next year, which is 2012. And on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave answers to the questions of inner awakening participants. One devotee asked for the Vedic wisdom on our duties to parents, teachers, priests, and master. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism describes it for parents to give emotional support, but not surrender our lives to them. For teachers, keep the knowledge they gave us fresh and growing. For priests, use their teaching to achieve enlightenment, and for master, become enlightened. Another participants asked whether inner awakening can give the ultimate push into enlightenment. SPH answer is yes. The third question concerns losing sleep in order to meditate before work. SPH replied that any sleep beyond 4 to 5 hours is entrenched laziness and boredom. When we increase our productivity and become excited, we reduce our need for sleep. The final questioner asked why Kailasa is such a special energy field, to which Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism responds that Shiva administers the cosmos from Kailasa, therefore the area radiates uniquely intense creative energy. Moving to the next year, the year of 2014, and on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gave directors commentary version of How to Cause Your Awakening webinar. SPH delivered a live commentary question and answer session for all the delegates. Then the Paramavatara Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam himself answered the calls from the devotees and the newcomers alike and blessed their intentions for the inner awakening. The convention that was going to take place in Varanasi after the SPH conducted a special webinar on the director's commentary version of How to Cause Our Inner Awakening program. So in the pictures, you can have the glimpses of that day when Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was conducting the program to the delegates, and also Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism giving the darshans and attending to the grievances of all the devotees and disciples, attending to their prayer request and giving a solution to all of them. So moving to the year 2015, and we'll have the glimpses of this year by watching our Nithyananda Times video. Let us watch this short video.
Having don't care attitude about the ignorance, or having something else as the priority than seeking and breaking the ignorance is worshipping the ignorance. Avidyam upasate. That is why I insist in every situation, let seeking be your first response. But any situation, good or bad, losing or gaining, crisis or peace, joy or pain, suffering or bliss, let seeking become your first response to anything. When there is a pain, look why. Why this? Understand what I said yesterday. Throw tantrum with the cosmos. When you have a stomach pain, Don't think why stomach pain for me, but think why first of all there is a pain for humanity. If you think why stomach pain for me, why disease for me, you will only be Buddha. If you think why pain, suffering at all for the whole humanity, you will become Buddha. I tell you, I am really telling you, whoever throws tantrum with the cosmos will be freed from the laws of cosmos.
I have a question. So now if you achieve the space of Shivoham and then you get enlightened, Swami told in the other day satsang that you still have to continue seeking. But why should you still continue seeking? Because you already know that you are the consciousness. So Swami told, throwing tantrum, cosmic mother has to help you. But at that moment you already know that you're cosmic mother. So why should you seek even after realizing that you're Shivoham?
Before and all, you used to prefer for IA, but now I am preparing for IA. So what I understood from this, when Swamiji told this satsang point, and that when he told that, what I feel is he was seeking not for himself but for the ways which we can also get enlightened, the different ways, like how there are many ways to climb one mango tree, like that there are many ways which we can get enlightened, like meditation or completion or just living the science of Advaita. So in that period I felt that Swamiji was not seeking for himself but he was seeking for ours, for we. That's why he said that before you used to prepare, but now even I am preparing for this Shivam experience in Cambodia.
What I think Swamiji meant by saying this is, when we ask just why for ourselves, what I think is we get stuck to the idea that we are something separate. And from a cosmic level, we're all the consciousness and we're all part of each other, and all of them are part of us, part of me. So what I think is that when you ask from the root why, you'll basically be asking for the whole consciousness and not just you as a separate idea.
I'm Dr. Shanti. I'm practicing obstetrician and gynecologist from South Bangalore. The word impossibility has disappeared from my dictionary, I can say. Any task I take up, any work or any task I need to do, the moment I bring intense awareness and think of that task and I proceed, it just happens effortlessly. And many of the tasks which I don't even plan or visualize, the moment it is told that it has to be done, that's it. I simply say it has to be done. It will be done in many fold better than what I would have normally visualized. And coming to my professional life, any task comes up, whether it is 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and even if it comes in series, one after the other, 5 surgeries, there is no tiredness. First of all, saying no is not happening. And the power of completion, what I have seen, the deep and the vast space of completion that I'm experiencing is extending to everybody around me. Whatever I bring as a thought inside me, they just are in sync with it. Even before I ask permission from my family or my friends, they just realize I just have to make a sankalpa, or I have to just make a cognition that I have to do this job. And they all are with me. It is such a beautiful lifestyle to be lived. There is no effort. I feel that I'm lying in a hammock and the cosmos is just swinging me and the life is happening. This is the exact feeling I get. I can see the patterns having no power over me. Any negative thought, any incompletion or any pattern, it's become a very small, low voice, which would have happened earlier, has no relevance to me.
Shivoham process is just all about seeking as your first instinct response. Having seeking as your first instinct response is all I need to do. Giving you the eternal seeking is the job of Mahadeva. With the seeking, naturally comes solution. Anything can be given up, not seeking. Whichever part of you has stopped seeking, look into it, it would have become a frozen part of you. Whether it is the body, parts of the body, or mind, logic, emotion, wherever you stopped seeking, you lost the art of reinventing yourself. Putting the seeking as your first response team is what I am doing in Shivoham process. Making the seeking as your first instinct response is the process of Shivoham. Inviting and welcoming all of you Shivoham process in Varanasi.
So with this, we move to the new year, next year, and that is the year of 2016, when the Kumbh Mela was conducted in the Ujjain. So on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, presided over the living Suddhadvaitam convention in Ujjain, Adinam, as part of the most auspicious and holiest event of the Kumbh Mela. On this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism received with all the traditional honor and respect the visit of Mahamandaleshwar Abhedanandaji, which he gave the tour to Adi Kailasa Kumbh Mela campus. So in the pictures, you can see Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism going around and seeing the various activity that was going on, the various preparations was going on for the Suddhadvaitam convention in the Ujjain. Moving to the next year, the year of 2017, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted the day 1 of Inner Awakening Convention in Adi Kailasa, Bengaluru, Adinam. The first darshan that the delegates got to receive was the darshan of Sadashiva. Later that day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave the Kalpatru darshan to all the delegates and infused them with the energy, the state, and the powerful cognition of Paramashivoham. So below you can see the pictures from the Inner Awakening Convention at Adi Kailasa in Bangalore. The next year, 2018, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted the day 20 of Mahasadasivoham program at Bengaluru Adinam. SPH used the energy of silence to raise the Kundalini Shakti of delegates. A special Shiva Diksha initiation followed, which transformed eye and mind into divine. He revealed that the human body is not made up for non-vegetarian food. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared that the delegates should set aside at least 10 minutes a day to connect with oneness through the puja. He shared that the secret is in the initiations and aligning ourselves to the oneness. The disciples and delegates of Mahasadasivoham received the sacred Vishesha Diksha initiation and initiation to gain direct access to Sadashiva. Around the world, several sevas, Nithyananda Yoga, temple gathering to enrich local community and the world took place. So announcements were made for upcoming programs and shared with all the globally via Nithyananda TV, social media platforms, Inner Awakening Nithyananda Yoga training, and various other social media platforms. So let us catch a glimpse of the year 2018 on this day through the short video Nithyananda Times.
On the 20th day of the Paramashivoham program, Paramahamsa Nithyananda performed an initiation into the powerful cognitions using the energy of silence to raise the Kundalini Shakti of the participants. It was then followed by the special Shiva Diksha initiation for the Nitya Kriya Yoga participants, an initiation in which the individual identity of I and mind is transformed into divine, Shiva, therefore removing the ignorance which binds the self to experience the Sadashivatva.
Nithyananda Peetham, Houston Adinam celebrated Akshaya Tritiya. Akshaya means never diminishing. Akshaya Tritiya is a holy festival signifying never-ending good fortune, prosperity and well-being. On this day of Akshaya Tritiya, the Pandavas were gifted the Akshaya Patra by Lord Krishna, the bowl of food that would never go empty while they were in exile. Performing Mahalakshmi Puja on this auspicious day brings eternal good fortune and meritorious positivity in our lives.
Nithyanandam, my name is Suresh. I'm a Malaysian but working in Saudi Arabia. This is my first experience in MSS. To be frank, I heard about Swamiji for the last 10 years, but I was a most skeptical guy. But last year in November, I was keen on third eye opening, and I was going through some YouTube clips. That's how I came across to Swamiji's clips. I went through it. Then I sent an email to Nithyanandam ORG and I received a reply from them. So someone called me up and he told me about Inner Awakening. I went to YouTube, I saw the Inner Awakening. That blows my mind. That is when I realized what I was missing for the last 10 years. I didn't know that something is happening like this. Then I went to Satsanga Swamiji's clips. I would say I fall in love with him. And not a day in Saudi Arabia I've missing watching his program. My request to Swamiji is I want Swamiji to bless my girls to attend this MSS. As usual, the negative things are there. I just want my girls to attend the MSS and experience what we have been missing. And this is life. We don't want to miss it. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam, Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam. Om Namah Shivaya. Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam. upcoming programs: Inner Awakening 21 Days to
Moving to the next year, the year of 2020, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, expounded on the cosmic principle to stop the Hindu Holocaust. Volume 1, during the Everyday Life Public Talk, Nithyananda Satsangs, SPH implored all Hindus to wake up to the reality of atrocities being committed and emphasized that his purpose of reviving Kailasa is for the protection of all the Hindus and all things Hindu Gurukul philosophy, lifestyle and spirituality, which he declared as humanity's only hope. The darshan for today was Paramashivoham Bhava Samadhi darshan, contributing to over 108 humanitarian causes of Sri Kailasa, United Nations. Kailasa Nithyananda Hindu University marked today as the season 2, day 16 of Paramashivoham. One of the major highlights of Kailasa's contribution through this convention is power manifestation, today being the power of chakras, scanning, and Duradrashti, sannyasis of Nithyananda order of monks and initiated acharyas worldwide affiliated with the Department of Education of Kailasa, conducted a series of seminars focusing on the truths of justice for Hinduism and Swamiji's Tyaga as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, inspiring the millions to become. Moving to the year of 2021, on this day, the ambassadors and delegates of Kailasa Nation received the Shaktipada and the Shaktinipada with the live darshan of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and Parashakti Arulvak, which he had made available to all humanity during the critical times of COVID that was still ravaging many parts of the world. Additionally, on that day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism extended his warm wishes and congratulations to the Republic of Ecuador President-elect Mr. Guillermo Alberto Santiago Lasso Mendoza. So with this, we come to the end of today's segment of Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and now let's get ready to receive the darshan of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We'll be moving, entering into the meditation. We request all the participants, all the viewers of Nithyananda TV to sit straight. All of you, please close your eyes. Let us get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Shaktipada, Diksha, initiation, Shaktinipada is raising all of you who declare your integrity to me into the space of Maha Kailasa. Listen, I'll explain. My whole satsang, Shaktipada, initiation, is all about raising your consciousness to superconscious existence. Listen. The uniqueness of my satsang, my initiations, my sessions is I sit with millions of people at a time and have a small talk, private talk with every one of you individually. I am sitting with millions of you now, all over the world, in all time zones, actually in all spaces, dimensions. But each one of you are having private small talk with me over a cup of coffee across the table. You just zoom out. Everyone, and just zoom in. You know, I am talking to you. Listen. I am sitting with millions of you, but I am talking exclusively to each one of you. That's a paradox. Mannata Jagannatho. I may be Jagannatha, but for your Natha, for you. You zoom out everyone else and zoom in. You know, I am directly talking to you. I happened exclusively for you. I am talking exclusively for you. To you. You will see exactly what is going on inside you. I will be talking about the same in the satsang. Sometimes I will mention the name and sometimes I will not mention the name. If I need to praise you and show you as an example, I mention the name. Like how I mentioned Sona's name in yesterday's satsang. I mentioned Sona Kamat's name. Like that I mention the names openly. Sometimes I don't mention the name. If it is not necessary for the world to know, but all of you know I am talking to you. I am talking to you. I am talking to you. All of you please understand. I will describe exactly what is happening in me. Listen. I am a principle, not person. There is no individuality, personality, person inside. It's a powerful principle. Paramashiva is manifesting. That is why the people who try to troll, abuse, accuse, they utterly fail and they bitterly fail. Because not only I am not hurt, I am not even slowing down, which they seriously expect. Come on, at least for our sake, just to recognize that we are suffering, give a small break, slow down. These Indonesia, cunning criminal gangs, culinary gangs, they are terribly hurt when people are not trusting the rumors and scandals they are spreading. Many times these culinaries, people whom they enriched and brought to Sangha, even those people are not listening to these guys when they talk negative about me or spread rumors, scandals, saying, I saw. And these criminals, cunning gang, when they boil with anger, violence, they try to spread lies, rumors, and they see that nobody cares for them, nobody listens to them. They feel terribly hurt, and not only they run away, after running away, slowly they monitor, spy, still who are all going, and they see all the fellows they enriched and they brought them into Sangha. None of them are listening to these fellows' words. And they are back again, sitting with Swamiji, putting questions. Swamiji, I love you. Please, can you answer this question? I want all the abusers, rumor mongers, scandal mongers, demons, devils, criminals, cunning culinaries, all of you, once and for all, I am telling you the secret, the most powerful secret about me. I am a principle manifesting, neither individual nor person, nor a personality, nor an individuality, nothing. I am just a principle manifesting using this body. You can never hurt me. You can't do anything. The very plane from which you operate is too stupid, cheap. Not only you lost in the war you are waging against me, you will be now waging war against yourself because you feel jobless, you feel insecure. What is this, oh God? Suddenly I am not having anything. Just to give you importance. You start beating yourself. You start fighting with yourself. What to do? That's the way life is. Understand, especially all my disciples who are extremely sincere, want to get initiated, manifest powers, enlightenment, Paramashivatva. All my disciples, listen to this secret. Listen to this. I am a principle manifesting using this body. Actually, you don't know what is happening. When I come and sit and utter the words and give initiation, only then you wake up and see, oh God, from where all these are coming?